Good morning. Good morning. Uh, Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. I hope today is a great day for everybody. I wanted to make this video to kind of break down the the new program that I just found out about. Um, so I just recently found out about it yesterday, so I don't have complete details about it, but I have this video here that kind of breaks it down into layman terms for everyone to understand. So if you have any questions, detailed questions about this and how this could work for you or your parents or grandparents or anything like that, just shoot me a call, give me a call, shoot me a text message, send me an email. You can DM me on Facebook or Instagram, and I can get back with you with the answer. So without further ado, let's go through this video and we can kind of discuss the different benefits that this program offers.
Tom and Sarah are nearing retirement, and the house they've lived in for the past 35 years no longer fits their lifestyle plan. Although they love living in a home that's paid for, they know that maintaining an aging home will be challenging, not to mention the burden of navigating stairs.
So definitely, if you know someone or if you are that person who has a house and is paid for, this is definitely beneficial for you. So take notes, pay attention.
So recently, they decided to look into purchasing a new home. The problem is, they haven't been home shopping for over 30 years, and taking out a mortgage while on a fixed income in retirement concerns them. Tom and Sarah know that paying cash for their next home is probably the best purchase strategy, but aren't sure they can get the home they really want using only the proceeds from the sale of their existing home. They don't want to tap into their retirement accounts either, because they fear running out of money at some point in the future.
So this is so true, very true. I mean, almost 100% of the time, retirees do not want to tap into their nest egg. They've been saving for 20 plus years, and that's supposed to be their nest egg to use for them to either survive after retirement and or vacation on retirement, to do whatever it is that they want to do once they retire. And then on top of that, retirement checks are not all what it's cracked up to be. I mean, I realize we all have this notion of, well, I will have my retirement check, but I guess we don't realize that the retirement check is only about, for some people, 30 to 50% of their income that they had when they were working. So it's difficult to move or purchase a new home in that situation. You just don't have the income to support you to buy something new. But when it comes to it being a necessity to move, so now you have to make hard decisions. And I think this program is very beneficial for those in those type of situations. So, like I said, take notes and any questions you have, write it down. And at the end, you can text me, call me, email me, DM me, or whatever you need to do to get in touch with me. So let's keep watching.
Tom and Sarah purchased their current home in 1977 for $57,900, and now they own their home free and clear. A trusted realtor in the area told them that their house is valued at approximately $228,000. After closing costs and realtor fees, they'll net about $210,000 when they sell their home. So, with a budget of $210,000, Tom and Sarah begin the search for their dream home. Tom
So if you paid your house off, obviously you paid it off. You've been paying for we'll say average 30 years. Now you have all this equity in the house. So basically, your house was worth, like they said, $57,000. Now your house is worth $228,000, like they put in this video. Now you have all of that equity. You can sell the house for the $228,000. Now you have to pay your realtor, you got to pay the closing costs, et cetera, et cetera. So from that $228,000, you have $210,000 of liquid cash. We'll just say that liquid cash. Now that you have that liquid cash, you have that on top of your retirement savings. So now you have, a pretty nice large nest egg, and you can basically utilize that towards your new home. And then they're going to break it down how you use that towards your new home. But I just wanted to kind of break that down in layman's terms, that now you have $210,000, not including your retirement nest egg, that you have access to. And then they're going to show you how you can use that to your advantage.
Tom and Sarah don't always agree on everything, but one thing they do agree on is this. This may be the last home they purchase, and they want it to have things like single-story living, modern design, an upgraded kitchen, outdoor living space, and low maintenance.
So think of your grandparents or your parents. These are, I want to say, necessities. Low maintenance on the house. They're older individuals. No one wants to be, have to repair some plumbing. You got to get on your knees, get under the sink, and try to get all this stuff fixed. Or no one wants to have to worry about calling a plumber to get the plumbing fixed or things like that, or the siding, it's got to get to replace the siding, things like that. Those are things on an older home that they've probably, have paid off and they're living in it. But these are huge expenses when it comes down to getting a new roof. That's about 10 grand, or you have to replace the siding on the house. That runs about almost 8, 9, 10 grand. So low maintenance is to me is a necessity. Outdoor living space, that they want to be out, they want to go in the backyard, they want to have a garden, things like that. These are necessities for them. It's good mental health to get out the house and garden and do things that they wanted to do that they couldn't when they were working. Upgraded kitchens, not necessarily a necessity, but it's you worked hard for the last 20 plus years, and now you're retired. You want that comfortable, upgraded kitchen and modern designs in your house, because you worked hard for that. And then the single story living, I think personally, not to disrespect anyone who's a senior, but single story living is to me a necessity. Who wants to be climbing up 14, 20 steps every day just so you can go to bed? That's not something you want to be doing in your 60s and 70s. So these are very important aspects to looking at this program, and or just moving period, not in just this program, but moving period. So I just wanted to point that out so you guys can take a little closer look and understand exactly how important these things are. Let's keep watching.
So, on a sunny Saturday morning, Tom and Sarah map out 3 homes they want to visit. After touring the first home, Sarah asked the sales agent, "How much does this home cost?" $350,000, ma'am, exclaims the friendly agent. That's a whopping $140,000 over Tom and Sarah's budget. Their dreams quickly turn to disappointment.
So let me rewind that so you can kind of take a look at that as I speak about it. This is absolutely the truth. So a senior wants to live more comfortable, wants to not worry about climbing 20 flights of stairs, which is completely understandable. So when they go to find something smaller, a one story, they're not as cheap as most people think they are. The prices are, they're wavering. They're getting up there. So I just wanted to point that out, that is very, very true. I mean, I have a couple clients now, and I've been looking for houses for them, and they're seniors and they want something, a rancher style, and they're in the 300s. They're in the 300s. They're in the 350s. So this is very, very true. So yeah, you have that, $200, $10,000 liquid assets that you can touch, but trying to buy something outright, not having a mortgage in that way is, it's almost, it's not going to work. It's almost, I mean, it's almost impossible. So let's keep watching. That they're going to give you a way beyond that, a way past that.
The friendly sales agent mentioned that there's a unique loan program that they should really consider because it was designed just for them. He went on to explain a strategy that middle-income and affluent boomers like Tom and Sarah have been using since 2009 to purchase their dream home. He told them about the Home Equity Conversion Mortgage for Purchasing Program, or H4P program for short. What makes this program unique is that it only requires a one-time payment of about 55% of the price of the home, and then there are no monthly mortgage payments for the rest of your life.
So, in a nutshell, and it's still a little bit more to the video, but I wanted to pause it there. So it's called the H4P program, Home Equity Conversion Mortgage for Purchase program. No, this is not a reverse mortgage program. And they're asking for 55% of the loan down, right? Which may sound like a lot, but when you think about it, when you sell your current home and you have all that liquid assets now that you could use to put that use towards your 55%. So say you're looking for a house that was that $350,000. So you take that 55% of that. Now we're at 180, 190, something like that. So now you've taken that $210,000. You've only used $180,000, $190,000 of that, and then you have that extra left over from the 210. And now, as they stated, let's go back so you can see at the bottom, no mortgage payments for the rest of your life. So you've taken your assets from your current home and you used it towards your 55% down on this new home that's $350,000. And now you have no mortgage payments for the rest of your life. One-time payment of 55% down, you have no mortgage payments for the rest of your life. So, but yet and still, they're going to say it in a little bit here in a second, but you still have to pay your property taxes, still have to pay your HOA fees, you still have to maintain the house. So, I mean, it's an awesome program. You know, if you qualify for it and this is something for you, it's a great program. So, you know, that's absolutely why I wanted to share this video with everyone so everybody could see the opportunity that's out there.
For the rest of your life. You remain responsible for home maintenance and the payment of property taxes, home insurance, and any HOA fees. Tom and Sarah realized that they actually can afford the $350,000 home using this program, and that they are effectively doubling their purchasing power compared to paying cash or taking out a regular mortgage. The new H4P program is for those ages 62 and up. It's an FHA insured program that simply requires a one-time down payment of about 55% of the purchase price and does not require a mortgage payment as long as you live in the home.
So it's for ages 62 and up, right? That's a requirement. We've already discussed the 55% down, which you're going to get from selling your current home. And then just to explain the FHA insured program. So the FHA, what they mean in layman terms, that this is a FHA secured program. It is, or insured program, meaning worst case scenario, these seniors purchase this home, they become upside down in the house. For some strange reason. This is the very worst case scenario. Now, if they default on the home, FHA has insured it, so the home will be paid off. Yes, that comes with they have to move out of the house if they default and all that good stuff, but it doesn't affect their credit. Their credit will not be affected because FHA has insured it and will ensure that the balance of that loan is paid in full and how their credit's not affected. So that's kind of just a tidbit, just to kind of break it down in terms. Yes, it's a bit more detailed than that, and it's, you know, a lot of lawyer terms that comes with that, but that's just kind of breaking it down in layman's terms, that this is an FHA insured program, which is great if FHA is back in this program. And FHA is the Federal Housing Act, which is basically the government. The government is back in this program. So
remember that home maintenance and payment of property taxes and insurance are ongoing program requirements. Discover how you can buy the home you really want without tying up a large portion of your savings. Take the next step and learn more. Simply.
So that's basically it. The rest of this video, they talk about how just enter your information on the website and you can get a guide. But I have the guide. So if you're interested or you know someone that could be interested, just shoot me a message and we could get together and we could discuss you know, getting your parents or you or your grandparents into a new home, a comfortable home. And this works with new builds. It doesn't have to be a home that's already built. This works with new builds. So they can have a home built to their liking using this program. So again, this program gives seniors the access to more purchasing power, which is basically more funds. And it gives them the opportunity to get the home that they've been working for 20 plus years without using their nest egg. So again, my name is James Hooker.